It's a little slice of island paradise nestled snugly off Mackay at the doorstep to the Great Barrier Reef. For the 40 or so locals who live on Keswick Island, 32 kilometres off Mackay, this is in many respects their forever home, a magical part of the world, renowned for its aquatic and natural wonders. But that all changed in April last year when the state government handed over a long-term lease of the island to Chinese-based company China Bloom Proprietary Limited. Now, the corporate structure means that China Bloom has the head lease over the residential and commercial precincts, and local residents are sub-lessees. Now, since the Chinese company took over the 99-year lease about 18 months ago, things have got very different for locals on Keswick Island. And as you can see on the vision that we're seeing now, it is a magnificent, magnificent place. Most of the drama centres on access to the island, the erection of illegal structures and facilities allegedly bypassing local government and state laws. Now, according to locals, there have been attempts to block visitors with helicopter and aircraft access denied. They say the public barge ramp is closed to residents and a non-compliant illegal boat ramp is being offered as an alternative. They even tried to get locals to fill out a form notifying the head lessee before they intended to travel to their own island, to their own home. They say a private aircraft owner was given 24 hours to remove his plane from the island after the takeover. Now, whistleblowers also say residents are being denied the opportunity to use their homes as Airbnbs. Small businesses are denied approval to operate. Beaches are blocked, visitors are harassed, and even Indigenous locals are being slugged $100,000 as a bond if they want to sell their home. Now, there's a local action group there called the Keswick Island Progress Association. We'll be talking to one of its members very shortly. But they've written to the Chinese owners of China Bloom, the state and local government, and local federal MP George Christensen. George has been very active in this area. Now, it's understood the Chinese paid $7 million to the previous owner for the 99-year lease, which now has about 80 years to run. And it's the Department of Natural Resources that administers the lease. The residents say excavation works have disturbed turtle nesting areas, and this has been reported to the Mackay Council. The Chinese company argues there are very few turtles on the island. The last time we saw the turtle incident report, 20 particular instances had been recorded. The Chinese also say the island has just 5 permanent residents. Now, at a recent residents' meeting, the minutes showed 49 people attended. All of them were landholders. Now, I was furnished with the names and lot numbers of 44 people said to either live or semi-permanently live on the island. So the suggestion that there are just 5 residents is wrong. There's also another 100 land packages that people have bought for future housing. Now, the fear among locals in all of this is that the Chinese are, and this is them being quoted, trying to push us out and develop the island exclusively for rich Chinese. Shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be happening in Queensland 2020. This island is owned by the Queensland government. It has assigned a 99-year lease to a company that ultimately on-sold it to a Chinese company. And the Department of Natural Resources has ultimate control over that property. It needs to intervene, and it needs to sort this out for Queenslanders who want their little slice of paradise retained. As I said, we'll talk to residents shortly. This is a good one for the new Great Barrier Reef Minister, Megan Scanlon.